Previously on Two Guys and Some Cardboard.
Like many games that have secret missions, it's
like
really
Risk.
hard to... Oh, you had to bring that up, didn't you? Look, okay. I know that I've touched on this before, I've raged out a little bit about this. I hate Risk. Alright, so next time you're going to have to join us for a very special episode of Two Guys and Some Cardboard. It's going to be one of the last ones of the season, actually. And it's a game I've been actually looking forward to for quite some time. How about you, Jason?
Oh, yeah, it totally is.
Hi, my name is Ken.
And my name is Jason.
And today we're reviewing Arkham
Risk.
Horror. I can't take this anymore!
Yellow.
I never thought that I'd have to say this, but code Risk.
I knew this day would come. You said I was crazy. You thought I was crazy. They told me I was crazy. But you know what? I planned. I waited. I got ideas and tactics and shots, motherfucker.
Whatever, look, could you just get over here with some reinforcements?
Reinforcements, son. But don't you know? You can only reinforce your position at the end of your turn. I knew this day would come. They called me crazy. Hell, I never thought I was crazy. My mama, God bless her soul, thought she was crazy. But I assembled a team of crack freaks ready to take this man down.
Look, we just have to deal with this situation again. Would you guys shut up? We're trying to...
God damn it. He's too good at trader games.
Yeah, he'd make a pretty good Cylon.
I don't care about his religious denomination, boy. I just care how he can use our paranoia against us.
I don't really think we're all that paranoid.
You're not?
Well, no.
That just makes me more suspicious.
Excuse me, sir, but shouldn't we be setting up here?
Yes, we should. You and you. Start setting up the Grand Center. Arr. And you, go get the weaponry.
Sir, my name is Dave.
I don't have time for names, boy. We got us a wild animal to hunt.
Okay, I think that's everything, sir.
Well, what are you waiting for? A written invitation? Go on, arm everyone.
Board games? Shouldn't we be using real weapons?
Of course, board games. We're gonna fight fire with fire. If it's board games what snaps them into this, it's board games what snaps them out.
And isn't that what we just tried and failed at miserably?
I didn't serve a damn to be told what to do by a maggot like you. You will use these board games, and you will like it. And since you're so raring to go, I want you to take these. Give them to everybody. And you know what? You go after them first. Fine.
Screw this. I'm going for a smoke. It was a bright and sunny day. Birds were singing. Not too shabby overall, really. The first attack by Ken's risk-fueled madness left me in a haze. I've tried everything I can to shake the feel of it, but now I've just decided to give in. I was wondering about what I was going to do when it hit me. There he was, a little under 6 feet of rage. I had no idea what he was capable of, but his eyes spoke pretty clearly, and they said murder.
So I hear you want to play a little game?
He said. Yeah, actually, My words hung on the air as I realized I had forgotten my game on the way up. Thinking quick, I looked at a shelf beside me. Dungeons and Dragons! He looked confused momentarily, and then came at me, eyes white hot with anger.
Now, why would I want to run a game for you when I could just kill you and move on?
Well, actually, I was thinking I could run a game for you. Keep your mind off of things. Bad things.
You've never run a game before.
Well, no. I lied. I've been practicing.
Seriously?
Yeah. Come on, let's go. He didn't look convinced at first. I started to consider how I could pull up on this diving bird when he said,
Alright, if you want to run a game, I'll play it.
Alright. Okay, man, so what are you going to play?
Okay, I think I'm going to be a half-dragon, and I'm going to multi-class as a barbarian warlock.
Wait, what?
Yeah, also I rolled 19s for all my stats, just, you know.
Are you, you're kidding? Is that allowed? This is
Totally.
No, this is a first level game.
Yeah, no, man, it's totally legit. See? Check all these books.
But
See, no, if you look here, and then you've got...
But, okay, now you're pulling out the 2.0 rules?
Isn't that okay?
Well, I prepared with the 4.0, you know?
Look, boy, are we going to talk, or are we going to game?
That expression came back to his eyes. That glint of murderous intent wrapped up in a blanket of knowing satisfaction. Okay, you know, you're right. You're right.
Alright.
Let's get going.
Yeah, let's get going.
I explained the scene the best I can come up with on the spot. Ahead of me, you
back.
see a temple.
Okay, there's a temple.
And on top of the temple, on top of the stone wall, there's an orcish archer there.
Okay.
However, he doesn't seem to see you standing in the shadows.
Okay, how many arrows does he have in his quiver?
I floundered. I flipped through a few pages to make it look good, but... Here, is this really important?
Yeah, I need to know how many shots he can take at me if I can run at him. Also, what's the wall made out of? You said stone, but what kind?
Caught me off guard again. Was he doing it on purpose? Trying to get me to fail? His poker face was perfect. Granite? He stared for a moment. There was an awkward silence before he said,
Are you asking me or are you telling me? I thought you said you were prepared for this, Dave.
He had to be toying with me. He wanted an excuse to finish this off. It was clear he never came to this table to relax. He came to fume. Tate. I had to do something. Yeah, I'm going with granite.
Alright, well, I'm going to use knowledge mathematics to figure out a weak point in the wall. If I use a sextant and a protractor, will I get a bonus to that?
Yeah, I suppose I could, yeah.
Okay.
I was getting the flow. Don't fall for his traps. Give him whatever he wants when it doesn't matter. Make up whatever you can when it suits the mood, but never let him think you didn't plan for it. I felt like I was really starting to get him to calm down. I was doing great. I was going to make it. So, how did I screw it up? Okay, so the dragon is small.
Okay.
So he only rolls 3d6 for damage.
Okay. I'm going to use my shield of resistance then, and I'm going to resist 2d6 damage.
That was the trigger. I saw the dice rolling onto the table in slow motion. That was the line that would trigger him again. 3d6 versus 2d6. Highest dice roll wins. Loser loses an army. Risk. I had to do something. I had to think fast. Wait, that doesn't seem to be like enough dice. Maybe try rolling these two, yeah. It was that instant I realized there was no right way. There was never a way out of this without setting him off. Oh, Kenny.
So you want to roll some dice, do ya?
Kenny, let's talk this over, man. Kenny, calm down, man.
You want to roll dice, do ya?
Kid, no.
Have all the dice you ever need!
In that instance, the last thing that went through my mind, aside from a D20, was how I got into this awful mess. How did I make it worse for everyone else?
Oh, well, that's one down. Boy, should have stuck to them board games.
Well, D&D's kind of like a board game.
And enough gun's kind of like a real gun, son. But I can't strangle a man with its bare hands now, can it? Looks like Ken's on the move. We got anybody down them stairs?
Chris seems to be in position.
How many times have I told you people? I don't have time for names. Just tell them to be on the lookout.
How exactly do I do that? It's not like we have communications gear.
Well, I'm ready for just this such a situation. I have with me a high-tech military communications device that can reach any member of the team. Ugh.
This is a banana.
Of course it is, son! Do you think the military is gonna make a phone that looks like a phone? That'll be the first thing they take from you when you get captured. This is more explainable. It's easier to hide, plus it's chock's full of the potassium.
So you're telling me that the military has developed a top-secret banana phone. Do you realize how ludicrous that sounds?
Hey! You can call me whatever you want, son, but don't speak ill of the banana phone. These babies have saved my ass, and the rest of me plenty of times. Well, I remember one time I was caught in the desert for 5 months with only a crate of these babies. And these things saved me. Hell, gave me the stomach cancer. But a pig's stomach looks as good as the rest.
Alright, I guess I'll give it a try. I mean, it's not like I can get hold of them any other way. Chris, come in. Chris, do you read me? Ken's almost on top of you. He's coming down the stairs.
Ken! I know that you're busy murdering and everybody and anything for playing that game that you hate more than anything else in the world, but how would you like to take a break from all the murdering and play a game that you love? Like a lot?
I don't know, I could just murder you and just play it on my own.
Yeah, but it's never any good by yourself.
Yeah, you got a point. So murdering's hard. Alright.
Alright, here's your player bits, and here's mine.
I only play green.
Okay, well, that's fine. We can switch.
I always play green.
But
We can switch.
It's okay. This was foretold. I can't change the rules now.
Okay, that's weird, but let's start. So, I will take my 4 food, and I will feed my family.
Alright, I'm going to take 4 begging cards and sacrifice this 6 food.
But why?
I'm sacrificing my earnings to the beast to make sure he doesn't awaken.
We're playing Agricola, Ken. There's nothing like that in here.
You should have sacrificed all your earnings to the beast.
What the hell are you talking about? There's no beast in...
Piano Jamasu, Onosena Shinen Tuwa, Asinira, Oshinuna, Onsenchiwo. Posera, Toshinada, Osantayo.
Kano Gangan Nani. Hitashi. No Suru, Koga. Sanati wa. Tsuribo wa.
Watashi saw me wa Asinu wa Desu. Asinu wa Hasun.
No Soro Isuramu Ira. Kurasara, Ikuriwa. Oh, Nai. Sanzu. Satanaka Goro desu! Tanaka! Yonda Sanawana! Morida! Gojira!
Juno Moro do Desu, Mokito, Kenyo Desu.
Damn rookies! Everybody knows Ken plays green! Where do they get these damn recruits? Cambodia?
Is there something wrong with Cambodia?
Of course there is! You see the quality of maggots they've been sending out of there?
But, you know what? Never mind. What's our next move?
I don't know. Can you get a feed on what Kenny is?
He seems to have disappeared.
A poodle in the hat! Alright. He's bound to turn up sooner or later. Have the men sweep the house, top to bottom.
I'll let them know. Wait, I'm getting a blip. It seems to be heading towards here.
Let me see that! Oh shit, Marius. If he gets here, we're done for. We got a man in the basement. You give him a call up, tell him to head Kenny off. Distracts him some.
Alright, I'll make the call. Chapel, do you read me? Chapel, come in. We need you to come down to the basement and distract Kenny. Lead him away from the command center. Do you read me? Something funny going on here.
Tonight, the part of Chapel will be played by Adam Thane.
Honey, I'm home.
And a full 10 minutes later, see? I guess I'm just gonna have to tear you limb from limb.
What, honey? Look what I brought you.
One of my favorites! A Days of Wonder game! I just can't stay mad at you. Alright, let's go get that set up on the table. Wait a minute, isn't Shadows over Camelot a 3-player game minimum?
Usually it's at least 3 players, but we could play 2 characters each, and not use the trader card.
Not use the trader card. Now aren't you a silly one? But wait, don't you always like playing the trader?
Oh, come on. I do nothing!
No, seriously, I'm pretty sure you always end up being the trader. You know what we do to traders around here?
Give them kisses and hugs.
Nope. This.
Ugh. That's gonna leave a stain.
As long as you don't stain my carpet.
Everyone's that guy.
Men whose names you refuse to learn.
Those are the worst. Now and then in a few minutes, you have to go up, knock on the door, and tell Mr. and Mrs. something or other that their only son, who's his shit, won't be coming home. If I had a full heart right now, it'd be breaking. I might even tear up a bit.
Well, that's heartwarming. Anyway, I seem to have lost the signal.
Hopefully he's taking a breather. All that murdering and killing, really tucking him out a little. So what we need now, we need somebody to do a little investigating. Maybe finds a pattern, some sort of weakness.
I think I know just the person. Becky, come in. Becky, I need you to investigate. Look for some clues. But for the love of God, be careful.